you can't expect to always feel good. That doesn't make sense. However, I also realize there's a deeper reason for why I'm not necessarily always feeling good, and that is because despite doing all these challenging things, and a lot of us are doing them and we don't even realize, and by challenging I don't mean something crazy, even if you get out of bed when you're supposed to get out of bed, right? So, you overcome that desire to for the snooze button. You don't just press the snooze button. You actually go and you get out of bed right away. Even if you do something like that, we often don't want to congratulate ourselves for something like that because we think it's so simple, it's so small. Everybody does it. Why do I need to congratulate myself? However, this is the interesting part, is that if you don't do that, if you don't congratulate yourself, if you don't appreciate yourself, if you don't, acknowledge at the very least, these kinds of things that you do, then what ends up happening is, in the long run, what you're sending your brain a message of like, you don't care. You don't care for all the difficult things that your brain is doing, and then it gets progressively tougher and tougher to continue that. So don't make that mistake. We're all guilty of it here and there. Even if you do anything that takes some semblance of effort, don't stand there for 10 hours congratulating yourself, but take a moment, take a knee, take a deep breath, and just be like, yo, well done, good job, you did well. This is really, really key in trying to get a momentum going of positive self-esteem, or not even self-esteem, but just a positive self-regard starts to form. You're like, oh wow, like look, I do these things, and it's not in a way you can feel a bit proud. And this is not about being there's a fine line between doing this, feeling proud of yourself, and being just completely insanely narcissistic. There's definitely a fine line, and so that's not the point. The point is to acknowledge your wins. The point is to appreciate the challenging things you're doing, and along the way, and keep making progress one step at a time, yet not forget to acknowledge your small wins. And trust me, man, it goes a long way. I have been able to fight through some serious difficult mental times lately by just recognizing that I need to do that, and need to do that with all sorts of small and micro behaviors as well, and not just big successes and big wins. So anyways, I'll leave you with that. Have a lovely day, create a lovely day rather, and all the best.